Let us look at another example of ratio and proportion. A stick 1.4 meters long casts a shadow 1.3 meters long at the same time when a pole casts a shadow 5.2 meters long. Find the length of the pole. So let's say this is a stick which is 1.4 meters long. Now let's assume that there is sun here, and because of the sun there is a shadow for this stick. So let's say this is the shadow. Now what we are being told is the stick casts a shadow which is 1.3 meters long. So the length of this shadow is 1.3 meters. Now at the same time there is a pole, and we don't know the length of the pole, but we know that the shadow is 5.2 meters long, and we need to find the length of the pole. So let's say this is the pole and the length is x meters. Now the key is that this is happening at the same time, because basically the length of the shadow for both of these is dependent on the angle at which the sun is as compared to the stick and the pole. If the sun is at a different angle, let's say the sun is here, then the length of these two shadows may be different. But the key is that the length of these two shadows is proportional to the length of the stick at a given angle of the sun. So basically what we can say is the ratio of the length of the stick to the length of its shadow. So the ratio, that is 1.4 divided by 1.3, is going to be the same as the ratio of the length of this pole to the length of its shadow. So length of the pole is x and the length of the pole's shadow is 5.2. Another important thing to note while we are solving this is to make sure that all these are given in the same unit of measure, which is meters. Otherwise we'll have to convert the one which is not in the same measure to make it the same as the other numbers. So now here we can cross multiply. So 1.4 multiplied by 5.2 is equal to 1.3 times x, or x is equal to 1.4 multiplied by 5.2 divided by 1.3. Now we know that 13 fours are 52, so 1.3 4 times is 5.2. So this is equal to 4 fours are 16, 1 carry over, 4 ones are 4, plus 1 5, 5.6 meters. So the length of the pole is 5.6 meters.